Alright, my name is Sean Pimentel. This is my second interview of the night. I'm about to interview my really good friend Kevin Avedissian. I've known him since first grade high school,
First grade.
and now we're roommates. So, Kevin, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Let's see, where should we start? I really love sports. I feel like I'm a very athletic person. I also feel like I'm very outgoing. I like to meet new people, experience new things. Sports, I like basketball. I'm a really big basketball fan. Lakers all the way. Born and raised in LA.
Oh yeah.
Football, let's see. I'm a Chargers fan. I've been switching around. LA doesn't really have a football team, so I'm just going to go with San Diego since I go to school here. I played tennis since I was little. Other sports, I've just played a bunch of different sports throughout my life.
So you've just been an all-around sports-minded person since you were
Yeah,
a
I'm
kid,
athletic, so I've dipped my feet into a lot of different things. Let's see, a little bit more about myself.
Kevin's just got a bid into Pike. Congratulations, Kevin.
I'm be a Pike. I'm gonna be in a fraternity. Never thought that would happen. Was not really with the whole fraternity thing since I'm 21 and I just kind of wasn't into it. But I ended up doing it after meeting them. Wasn't what I thought. So hopefully I have a good time with that.
That's cool. How's it feel? You happy?
With what?
Getting a bid.
With getting a bid? Yeah, I'm very happy.
That's cool.
So looking forward to that. Got it a few hours ago. Got the call.
Nice. Congratulations.
I knew it was gonna happen anyway.
Well, anyway, let's start the interview.
Oh, we haven't even started, right?
Yeah. Just wanted to give you a little background of Kevin Avedissian here. First question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever come close to death?
I've ever come close to death? No. Yeah, no. Pretty sure I haven't.
Are you sure you haven't?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I haven't. If I did, I would probably know about it right on top of my head. Except for one time, but I knew I had the situation under control. This is what I tell everybody. I was driving back from Moore Park College, community college in Los Angeles, and Sean was actually in the car, and another person that also attends UCSD was in the car. I was speeding on the freeway. The freeway was kind of empty.
How fast were you going?
90. So I was in the second right lane, and I tried to avoid some cars. I was trying to pass some cars, and then ended up having to avoid a collision. I had to go into the emergency lane, going about like 90, and like I slowed down at this point, so I'm maybe 80. It was all really quick. Started losing control. Had to turn my wheel. Kind of turned it a little bit too much. I didn't want to hit the wall of the freeway, so I went back into the freeway. Started sliding onto the freeway sideways. Tried to regain control. Kind of turned the wheel a little bit too much to the right, and then eventually just spun out. We almost hit a few cars. We almost hit the wall, but we didn't. Because I'm such an amazing driver.
Yeah,
and a lot of luck came into that too. Someone was definitely looking out for us because getting into a collision like that, going those speeds was definitely you know.
Yeah, I actually remember that whole event.
Yeah, slow motion.
In
right?
slow motion.
Sorry.
Inch away from my death.
That was
That's
actually
right.
the only close to death experience I've had. That was a scary one.
Yeah, I thought that was the only one you had.
But now it's a memory, and now it's a fun story to tell people.
Exactly,
So,
we can all laugh about it.
yeah, right? No harm, no foul. And my car stalled on the freeway. I had to step out of the freeway and stop traffic. Just want to throw that in there.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone was inside their cars clapping.
Yeah, like
Behind
good
us.
job. Good job.
Second question. If you were to find $1 million, what was the first thing you would do
Invest
after
it.
keeping it?
Invest it.
Invest it?
Make it 2 million, and then make that 2 million to 8 million. Keep growing it.
And
I wouldn't buy anything right away. 1 million these days, it's a lot of money, but you know.
Yeah.
What, I'm gonna buy a big house? I'm not gonna. Let's say I'm gonna blow the $1 million with a big house. I would rather invest it. Get a small apartment, have a nice place. but invest the money.
Any ideas on what you'd invest in?
Stock market. I already have some ideas. I don't want to tell you. It's a secret. Honestly, I really don't know what I would invest in. Real estate's kind of... Actually, I would invest in real estate right now. The market's really down, so I'd look at prime locations. Market's down, I'd buy some properties. And then hopefully in a few years, in the long run, it'll pay off for me. Other than that, I really don't know what else I would invest in. I'd have to consult professionals and, talk to people, do some research.
It's a pretty smart move.
Yeah.
So you don't have any materialistic things you'd want to buy?
I'm happy with the car I have. Maybe I'll buy like a nice watch or a nice belt, some clothes, but nothing too much. Nothing like a house or like another car. Or,
yeah. Well, that's cool. Pretty
$1
down to
million
earth.
definitely these days isn't like.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much nothing. It's a lot, but
Blow by
it's
quick.
nothing at the same time.
Yeah, Danny told us he would spend it all at the mall.
Spend it all at the mall.
Shirts,
Yeah,
jeans, suits,
He would.
shoes.
I wouldn't let him. I'd be there. I'd smack him in the back of the head. Like, hey, retard, give me half your money. I'll double it.
Oh, going back to the almost dying part.
Yeah.
If you were given a choice to only have 2 arms or 2 legs, which would you choose and why? I mean, having only 2 arms or 2 legs is basically worse than death, for me at least.
Which one would I choose? Either death
2 legs,
or
2 legs or 2 arms?
2 legs or 2 arms?
Yeah.
I'd probably pick 2 arms.
Yeah, Danny said the same exact
I'd rather,
thing. How so?
I mean, having no legs, there's still ways to move around and get around places. You have wheelchairs, you have, handicap accessible places, so getting around places would be easier. And having hands, I need hands to do everyday things. If I had no hands, what can I do? I'd be pretty much like helpless. At least, if I had no legs, I can still move around, get places, do things, and I would have my hands to, work with whatever I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely I'd pick 2 hands over 2 legs.
Yeah, same here. Danny said
God
the same
forbid.
thing. God forbid, exactly. If you could have any superpower, which would you have and why?
Can I pick 2?
You can pick your favorite one.
Can I pick my favorite one and then pick the one I would pick after it?
Sure. Is one of them X-ray vision?
No.
Because that's what Danny said.
I would pick X-ray vision. I would pick... It's either between reading minds or predicting the future.
Nice.
Reading minds or predicting the future, because I can get ahead in life if I could do those 2 things, one or the other. Reading minds, I can breeze along anything. I would have the answers. I would have, you know what I mean? It would be easy for me to get through things. I wouldn't have to
Put in any extra effort into learning.
Reading and then predicting the future. I guess, if I was like, okay, I don't know if I should go down this path or that path, what should I do? I can predict the future of, doing one thing or the other and see where that takes me in life. And, determine, I guess probably future. I'd rather predict the future.
Predict the future?
Future. Short-term future, long-term future. Whichever one, both. I could do.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Did you and Danny talk about the same questions we had? Because he had mind reading also as his favorite superpower.
No.
I mean,
cool. I would love to have like super strength or like super speed and all that stuff, but that won't benefit
That's useless.
me. It's not going to benefit me in life. I'll just like...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at that freak. I'm not going to put on a costume and pretend to be a superhero.
The only thing you got going for you is the Olympics.
Yeah. I don't know if it would be cool. Not even the Olympics. I'll just be like, I don't know. Immortality would be cool, but then like all my friends, family, everyone will die. That's just not... Take the fun away from life.
Yeah, exactly. And, yeah, I've known your parents for quite a while. They're really cool people.
Uh-huh.
Would you, did your mom or dad ever tell you about the conditions surrounding your birth? Like, when you were born, did you go through anything like umbilical
Traumatic?
cords stuck to your neck or
No, I was pretty standard birth.
Nice.
Nothing dramatic happened.
No C-section?
No C-section. I was naturally.
Nice. You weren't like premature. You didn't come out.
Yeah, I actually was premature. I was a month early. I guess I was a month early.
Nice.
Is that weird? Is that
Well,
supposed to be a bad thing?
not really. You're a little bit lighter than other babies. But were you like in
I
an
wasn't
incubator?
light. I don't think I was light. I don't remember how much I weighed. Was I incubated?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, you're pretty.
I was born. I wasn't light baby. I was average. I wasn't heavy,
Average?
but I was average. I don't remember exact weight I was, but yeah.
Well, oh yeah. Don't you have like that thing going on with your chest?
Yeah, but that wasn't. That was just genetic.
Oh, it's genetic. Your dad has it too.
That's not like no. My mom's like that. Sure, both of them are like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, should I take off my shirt for the interview and show?
If you would like to, my teacher's gonna view it, so.
Well, I don't know. Is it gonna benefit you?
Well, I'm sure it's not, so no.
Okay.
Just
So then.
Well, good thing is you're healthy, right, Kevin?
Yeah. So what he's referring to, Professor, is I have an indentation in my chest below my pec of the chest muscle, of the rib cage, the bone. And it's just a little bit dipped in on the left side. So that's what it is.
Yeah, no. Would you consider it as a deformation?
I mean, I guess it is a deformation, right?
I don't
It's
know.
not like a mutation. I'm not. It's just I don't know.
Oh, it's not a mutation?
No, I'm not a mutant, man. Are you talking about my insecurities? Because that's what I'm insecurities.
Well, we can go into insecurities.
Okay.
But
I mean, I take off my shirt enough, so I got that. I don't really care about it too much.
oh yeah. Well, that's cool. At least you're not insecure. I mean,
To a certain
directly.
extent. To a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, that was Kevin Avedissian. That was a really fun interview. Again, I've known this kid for what, 4, 5, 6 years? 6 years.
What, like 8
8 years already?
or 7, 8 years.
Dang, yeah, that's pretty long.
Because it's been freshman year, 4 years, 3 years, it's been like 7.5 years.
Yeah, it's been pretty long, Kevin.
Yeah, it's a pretty long time.
I'm glad to know someone for that long.
Yeah.
Such a good friend.
It's about time we move away, part ways.
Exactly.
7 years is enough, man.
Yeah, well, we'll do it after this year.
You're gonna be at my wedding
Best man?
and my death when I'm dying. I'm gonna have an open bar at my funeral. I hope you're there to give a speech.
Well, can I be your
When you're
flower
like 9
girl?
years old, like huh?
I'm down to be the flower girl.
Flower girl?
Not the best man.
You have to wear a dress.
You know I'll do it.
Yeah, no, that's the scary part about that.
Alright, well, Kevin Avedissian,
Yeah,
thank you for having this interview with me.
no problem.
Have a
Anytime.
good night.
Good night.
Love you.